trailer, as in, I was talking to you at backstage and I told that, it's already connected us. We want more and more and we're so hooked into it already, so can't wait for the 12th of June. We've got to wait because I always कहता हूँ कि patience bears fruitful results. A few questions so that we could deep dive into the world of the Traitors. And Nikhil, starting with you, when curating this particular group of 20 players for the Traitors, what were the traits that you guys were looking for?
So for Traitors, we were for the show. These players, we wanted them to be diverse bunch of players from all walks of life. But most importantly, everyone should have a unique trait that they bring for the to the show. And we're very lucky that we found these 20 incredible players who joined the show. Some of them, as you've seen, are sort of natural charmers. Some of them are strategic players, and some of them are just too innocent to play dirty. And that was really crucial, this bunch of people to come together. But above all, we were looking for people who have a distinct personality, who are unapologetic about presenting themselves on screen, their authentic self. And also, very importantly, emotionally intelligent people, because it's such a mind game. You need to be able to influence others, you need to be able to manipulate others to sort of get ahead. And one interesting thing about all these players is that some of them are known to each other from before, and many of them are sort of complete strangers. They don't know each other at all. So it'll be fun to see that in the show, if you know somebody from outside, is that a strength, or does it turn out to be a weakness in the show? And that's really where the fun comes from.
Yeah, we look forward to that fun. And you said they're charmers, they're strategic players, but all in all, they all are great talkers, because that's what they have to get their way around. And thank you for those details. And Karan, how did the Traitors happen to you, and what was the first thought that crossed your mind when you were approached for the Traitors?
How did the Traitors happen to me? Traitors have been happening to me all my life. We're all in an industry where trust is rare and dhoka is everywhere. But I was actually, Nikhil came home one evening and said that I have something exciting to tell you about. And he said it's a show called The Traitors, and then we want you to host it. I'm like, who else can host a show called The Traitors? And then, of course, I went and saw the international formats. I saw the UK version, the US version, which are already cult and loved and hugely popular shows, all into their third season, if I'm not wrong. I was just absolutely enthralled, invested, engaged, mesmerized by the sheer craziness of this supremely clever format. It was apparently a format was created it was a Norwegian, it was a Dutch format, sorry. It's a Dutch format. I'm like, those guys are supremely clever to come out with, and I loved it. And I was like pretty much on as soon as I saw that. I was like, let's do it, because it seemed so exciting. It was different from every other reality show that is on any kind of platform. And I was like, this is something I haven't done, and here you don't need to be inauthentic. The thing is, in many reality shows, we're also fraudulent, on a daily basis. We are crying when we don't want to cry, or we're laughing loudly when we don't want to laugh. Here, it's none of that. It's all actually real-time drama, and you're reacting authentically. There's no put on. Everyone is being an authentic self. You're really feeling betrayed. You're really feeling hurt. You're really feeling happy or empowered. You basically are the most authentic self of yourself. And I think that's what really excited me.
It's absolutely raw.
Yeah.
And we love the bold you and the outspoken you, and as you rightly started by saying, who's better than you to host the Traitors? So thank you, and we look forward to it. Nikhil, how significant is the host to the format of the Traitors?
So this is a great question, because unlike other formats, the host is not present throughout the gameplay. But whenever the host enters the show, they sort of create chaos and maximum impact. So when we were looking to see who should sort of host the show, we wanted someone who's warm but can also be intimidating, someone who you can have a great conversation with, but also someone who's larger than life and extremely charismatic. And Karan was the sort of obvious choice. His command on storytelling, his experience, his ability to create emotion and drama and tension is sort of unparalleled. And when you see him, we've seen a glimpse, but when you see him on the show, you'll understand what an amazing impact that he's had on the show to make it even more riveting. And thank you, Karan, for agreeing to do this.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Well, Karan, you did mention at the start of the event today that there's a circle of shuck and evidence of murder. But we want to know, and we also saw to the player that but we want to know, how do players get eliminated?
So that's what happens. Is basically in the circle of shock, everybody tries to spot the traitor, and then they take a consensus. So the maximum votes given to X person is then doomed traitor and then is made to leave. But before leaving is asked, are you a traitor or are you an innocent? And that's the moment to really watch out for. Because when they get it wrong, you can tell the collective gasp of all the conspirators, like, shit, we got it wrong. And when they get it right, literally, I won't give you any spoilers, but there was one moment when perhaps they got it right, and I felt they were going to jump on me as well, and that's not the format because I'm the host and you have to be really keep a distance from me, but I could feel the energy in that room. So that's how one gets eliminated. But the three traitors also every night meet under the clock tower and they murder one person. So there are 2 eliminations every day.